we're here.
Hey everybody, welcome to Threeflings, the only show on Twitch on Friday nights with three tieflings. I'm Jess, you might see me down in the chat as Angry Nerd Girl, and tonight we are playing Lamias, Tigers, and Wares, Oh My, by K.M. Kowalczyk from Uncaged, Volume 3, the one with the Yuki-onna on the cover. So content warnings. Tonight's adventure involves death, mind control, and there is a potential for animal fighting. I don't think that one will happen, but it is there. It is a possibility. So if any of those are a nope for you, we love you so much, and we will see you next week. So without further ado, let's meet our Tiefs, starting by welcoming back Zan. Zan, tell us about your Tief.
Hello, I'm Zan Larson, also known as Paywhite Rabbit on Twitter and Instagram, and I am playing Shy, the resident knowledge cleric Tief, the one who knows it all.
Ink, tell us about your Tief.
Hi, my name is Ink. I am your little warlock tiefling named Ophelia. You can find me on Twitter at TheseDeadPens, and let's see how this goes tonight. This is going to be the first time that some of you are going to see Shy and Ophelia interact. This should be interesting.
It'll go great.
Yep, it'll be just fine. Shy's good with kids.
That sums it up.
And lastly, never leastly, Gwen, tell us about your Tief.
I'm playing Adara, our resident fighty-bitey tiefling. She has no magic, but she won't let that stop her from starting trouble. And as always, she has a warg puppy named Crouton, whom I remember. That's it.
You remember at least in the intros.
Yeah. If I say it every week that I remember him, eventually I will manifest that into the actual episode as well.
Okay. I forgot to mention this at the top, but and I did the command for it. Threeflings is a campaign composed of one-shot adventures from the Uncaged Anthology. So if this is your first time or your 43rd time, there's not a lot of lore, and it should be fairly easy to jump in. So welcome, and let's get started. So speaking of that lore, who wants to tell us what happened previously on Threeflings? You played Winding Paths by Blenny Emerson from Volume 2.
Right.
Our shortest episode ever.
We were in a forest, and then we ran into some forest ladies.
Lillian? What are they called?
Lily-two?
Lily-two,
three Lily-two, who were just like, it's been ages since we've had visitors. Solve our riddles or else. And we were like, all right. And then we did.
Play games with us that may or may not induce death.
Yeah. So that was it.
And
that was the episode.
That was literally the whole episode. It was very short last week. We were done within 2 hours.
It was great. There were good riddles. Like, it was a good adventure. I don't mean to discredit it. It just happened to be short because we skipped the usual hour and a half it took to actually take us to agree to do the quest. Because that's where most of our dilly-dallying lies, is in the first hour.
Yes, Draz brought up an excellent point. We did forget something that happened last week. Mushroom people.
Yes.
Yes, we did. In which
Myconus.
We now have...
you got a wind fan.
We do have a wind fan now.
Yes, we also...
there was a roll table of prizes, and I got a 1 on it, so you got the worst prize. But it's still a good prize.
I think it's fine.
Yeah, we also now have screaming mushrooms in our Discord.
Which is the best prize.
Yeah. Discord emotes are truly, like, what we live for here on Threeflings.
Support our Patreon and see our mushroom Discord emotes.
Anyway.
Come see our screaming mushrooms.
So, another thing that you neglected to mention was that, Ophelia, you have a little friend, a displacer cat friend, wearing a ribbon around its neck.
Oh yeah, I guess Euphoria has the other one, and she's not here.
I'm assuming she probably put it in one of our care, though, if she was not going to be around to do something.
Yeah, Idara now has 2 animals. So most of her attention is just occupied, like, one animal under each arm. Like, behave.
Crouton and Marble Rye.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
Shy, what have you been up to?
Did some spelunking for artifacts, and managed to find some ruins that were underwater for a time.
Ooh.
And I was very glad to be back on dry land and not in any danger of running out of oxygen.
Well, wait and see
Awesome.
how this adventure goes, I guess.
I was gonna say there's always
Yeah,
a
we'll
chance
see.
of running out of oxygen.
Well,
Okay. So, I'm going to say Shy. The other two are heading towards the Spellburn Tower because they have displacer kittens that have notes on them that read, "Are you strong, courageous? Do you seek treasure, knowledge, a challenge? The Spellburn Tower is in need of heroes. Fortune and fame await you if you survive." Shy, I'll say that you are aware that the Spellburn Tower used to be where Crofaris, a wizard, and his students lived. Crofaris tried to turn himself into a lich and failed and exploded the tower. And the only thing left was a black leather book, which is seen as pretty a significant prize. But the Spellburn Tower in Athelney is kind of a tourist destination, but fairly empty. It's more just like, ah, yes, the tower that exploded.
Okay. Still something rather interesting that I'd like to investigate. I mean, magical residue from an exploded tower sounds like it could be research material, maybe. Maybe I'm doing a favor for another one of my order.
All right. So I will say that the three of you meet up in Athelney and see this burned tower in the distance. At which point, Marble Rye and Ophelia's cat, which has not yet been named, I believe,
Nope.
start struggling and wiggling and trying to run. So I would like both Adara and Ophelia to give me an animal handling check, please.
Oh, Lord. Okay. Yeah, sure. Not that bad. Okay.
Lawful, 13.
16.
So Marble Rye wriggles out of Adara's arms. Ophelia, you hang on to your kitty.
Yeah.
And Marble Rye trots, does that like rapid dash, and then looks, sees that he got down, and then does like tail in the air, like, look at me go, trot, trot,
Oh, man.
into the Spellburn Tower.
Into. Okay.
Into.
Friend.
Shit. Euphoria's gonna kill me.
As long as the cat doesn't end up
I
dead, think she'll be
imagine
fine.
Shai is already inside collecting samples.
I'll say you were at the doorway.
Okay.
So you see this kitten with a big bow on it trot past you.
And then you see Adara zip past. You hear, "Hey, Shy," and then Adara goes inside.
You cannot go inside because
Dang.
it is guarded.
Oh, all right, never mind. That doesn't happen.
Shy, standing at the entrance, you see a large wooden door carved with symbols representing the schools of necromancy, transmutation, and evocation. Although transmutation and evocation are untouched, the symbols of necromancy are deeply scratched, as if a beast had tried to rip them off the door.
Interesting.
At what point do I transition to ominous playlist?
Whenever you would like.
All right, I guess I'll just do that.
So, how are you approaching this? First of all, Shy, because you're there first, and then Adara, who's taking off at a run, and then Ophelia.
First, I've been studying the door, and you said it was guarded. Probably discussing with the guards. It's just like, that scratch looks like it could be new. Have had any problems lately?
Say, oh, do you have a note, miss?
Oh no, I'm just collecting samples.
She has a note. No, hold up the like, "Adventurers, come here" note.
Miss, it's very, very dangerous in there. It's not just for the tourists, you know. I mean, I know it looks pretty cool. Your friend wants some samples, but there's plenty you could take just looking at the door. This was scritched many years ago in the land of Athelney in the times of yore. So please take your samples and have a good day.
Is this at me or at Shy?
At the two of you.
Oh.
You know, I'm going to need some more samples that are at the epicenter, so I'm afraid I'm going to need to go inside.
Ophelia, what are you up to?
I'm probably trying to trot after Adara so I can figure out what is going on and, if anything, trying to hurt the cat.
Okay.
Yes.
So you see the cat had been let in by the guards.
Okay.
Who had closed the door.
Mhm.
And you see that next to these guards is a large bell with a ringer.
Mhm.
You can see you haven't met Shy yet. You see Adara and another tiefling in this conversation.
I have met Chai.
Yeah,
I
I've met before.
Why
It's
did
just
I make
been
that?
It's been a long while.
long.
I just made up a total lie. You see Adara and Shy having this conversation.
Ah. Hello, Shy.
Oh, Ophelia. It's good to see you.
Been a while.
When I've met the other two before, they never seem to have a concrete explanation on where you went, and that made me worried.
Yeah, makes sense.
Look, she's an adult. She can come and go as she pleases.
Shy looks at Adara like, are you sure?
Probably, right?
Yes. Yes.
It's not my
I was
kid.
gonna say, how old is Shy?
Chai's is of an indeterminate age. Adara probably
Okay.
knows.
Because I'm sitting here and I'm like, is Ophelia like the same age as Shy? Because if so, that's gonna be really funny, if not older.
It is entirely possible that they are the same age.
Oh, I love that.
Uh,
Look, it's nice that you all brought your friends, but it's very dangerous inside. It's nice you have a note, but
I'm literally
I
holding.
can't just let anybody in.
I'm gonna walk up to the bell and like point at it and be like, what does this thing do for?
Well, that's how we open the door, miss. But
Great,
to
ring it.
alert folks that you're coming
okay.
inside.
And just like try to go as quickly as I can to like grab the thing to like move the clapper.
Okay. I'm gonna say I was gonna offer you like a charisma check to have him do it, but if you're trying to wiggle past him, I'm gonna say, Ophelia, give me an acrobatics check.
No, as soon as he goes, this is
You
what
don't
you
need
used to
no
open the door. Ophelia would have been like, oh yeah, and then like tried to move it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I assist somehow? Because same hat.
You're gonna like pick her up.
Or just like try to move between her and the guards so they can't immediately grab her.
Yeah, sure.
Pick me
Okay.
up and javelin me at this thing.
I'm not helping at all, I'm just watching this.
That's a 12.
Okay.
But with an aid, you get advantage.
Yeah, that's a
Oh
12.
no.
It was either a 4 or then a 12. I almost got a 19, but then the die moved.
So you the guard kind of just shifts and blocks you. It says, look, ladies, I don't want to fight you.
Well, our friend's
I thought
cat is
that's how you
inside,
open the-
so we're going in. You can either fight us or let us pass.
I was just trying to open the door. I thought that's how you said you open the door.
Your friend's cat, eh?
Yeah.
Are you sure that's not Miss Faye or Miss Hyde's cat?
We'll go in
Does he
and
know about you
double
guys?
check the name tag for you.
I was gonna say, does he not realize that I also have a cat on my shoulder?
Oh, he does.
Okay.
Adara, give me an intimidation or persuasion check.
Ah, the classic Adara conundrum.
I was gonna say, I'm there with
Intimidation, but
I was gonna say.
are you helping?
I was gonna say, if you want
Shy,
persuade
help?
him, I also have a cat on my shoulder, so that would probably help you.
Well, I was
I was
rolling
gonna say
intimidation.
I was gonna say for intimidation, Shy was going to uncoil her whip.
All right. May I be aided by that?
Yes, you may.
Thanks.
Two different kinds of people.
The classic Adara, I have low charisma and I'm doing my best. With an aid, that's a 13. Why do we keep rolling all the things we're not good at?
Because also, now since Shy has uncoiled her whip, can she strike the bell with it?
Oh my god, you're gonna Indiana Jones this thing.
Yeah. Give me an attack at disadvantage. Actually, no, I was gonna make it disadvantage since he's distracted by Adara. Do that. Just give me an attack on the bell.
Okay. 16.
Okay. So Adara and Ophelia, well, he's like, look, miss, I can't. A Shy strikes that bell. It rings out like a gong, and the door opens.
Great, see ya.
He goes,
Oh, see, that's what I was.
See, it looks as if we are expected.
Your
That's what I
funeral,
was
ladies.
trying to do.
You can go to the map if you would like. This whole
The
adventure
map,
could take
the
place on the
map.
map.
Okay.
Also, can you repeat those
Yay.
names for us while the map is loading for everyone else?
Yes, it was. You will meet them shortly, but Ms. Hyde and Ms. Faye.
Okay.
Ooh, nice names.
There, I'll put them.
Map.
There you go. So you walk past A and into B. The inside of the tower is mostly clean, but the ceiling is darkened by soot. Otherwise, this front foyer is charming if you ignore the short were-tiger and her growling beasts.
Are they displacer beasts? Or like, cats we've seen?
There are some... There's several kinds of cats that you see here, actually. So you see a were-tiger in hybrid form. And are you sneaking in or just kind of like marching right in?
Probably marching. I think,
I'm walking.
yeah, Idara's instinct was to go before the guard stopped us again. So, like...
Yeah, we were trying to effect an air of confidence while entering the building, so I doubt we would have been able to stealth.
Okay.
Not that Shy would be good at that anyway, so might as well just walk in.
Okay. So you see this were-tiger in a hybrid form, with a displacer beast on one side and a saber-toothed tiger on the other, and they are both wearing brightly colored ribbons. And as you walk in, they both growl and hiss at Shy, because you still have your whip out.
I will put my whip away.
The woman looks at the three of you and goes, huh. Visitors. Well, I'm glad that you're here. Blinky, Thumbelina, settle down. Gives both of the cats a nuzzle on the head.
Is one of them Marble Rye?
No, these are fully grown.
Oh, okay.
Aw, babies.
Why are you surprised to see visitors? You've been sending out flyers for at least a week.
Gretzel. Damn it. No, that wasn't me. That was my daughter. See, they've been terrified, really. I'm sorry, I've been so rude. My name is Jacqueline Hyde. My daughter, Gretzel, she tried to transform herself into a lich sometime back. We were raising her as a witch, and she terrified the cats. I'd like to make a... Why don't we play a game?
What kind of game?
Do you want to brawl with the cats?
In exchange for
Not-
what?
Not particularly.
You did come here for adventure, didn't you?
I think we just, at least I can speak for...
I came here for knowledge, but
yeah, I'm
you
gonna
know.
put in a door and go, like, at least we came here assuming that someone was missing or something had gone missing or something along those lines. Not that we were going to try to bare knuckle brawl a cat.
Yeah, we came here because our curiosity was piqued, not because we particularly need to fight your pets. That's not like a life goal of ours.
Also, you said your daughter's name is Gretzel?
I did, yes. And that's so strange. Most people... Wait, she is a bear tiger.
That cute.
Perfect!
That's so strange. Most people who come in automatically attack me or my wife or our pets. You're quite fascinating. You might be just the people that I'm looking for. Let's see. My daughter is... She made a mistake, but she's not entirely beyond help, you see. She's frightening away all of our sweet babies. I believe I just saw one of them run past here. I'm so glad she returned. Was that with you?
The kitten?
Yes.
Yeah.
Bombalurina.
A friend of mine has taken a liking to her. She's Marble Rye now, and we would like her back.
Well, how about if you can put an end to Gretzel's difficulties, bring me her corpse and her phylactery, then you can have Bombalurina and call her whatever you like.
I'm gonna look at Ophelia.
When you said put an end to her, like, chicanery, I did not expect the next sentence to be, bring me her corpse.
Well, see, we've been living here, my wife Morga and I, and we raised her to be the perfect witch. She was always drawn to the darkness, and she found this strange book up at the top of the tower, and, well, she tried to become a lich herself, and I know that if we take her with the babies somewhere else, we can raise her better next time.
Next time?
Well, yes, if you bring us the phylactery, then we can bring her back. But do it right.
What's right?
She tried at this point. Like you said, she tried to become a lich, which requires dying. But she's still alive.
Well, she's a very loud banshee. It's frightening all of the kitties.
Alright, so what does do it right mean?
Well, we'll take her away somewhere where, the cat can have a cat, and we can have, we have some people living here already. They can stay behind to guard the tower, keep things out. We can reanimate her and just raise her better this time, away from that book that corrupted her. I'm sure it's the book's fault.
Is this a black bound book?
Yes, that's the one.
Ah.
She was always a terribly morbid child, but it put, thoughts of lichdom in her head. And we had always stressed witchdom. Witchdom. It's one thing to cast spells. It's quite another to put your soul into some sort of jar or vessel and live forever. Why would anyone want to live forever?
It is all
bad enough outliving your babies as it is, isn't it, sweetie? Yes, it is. It is. It is.
We love the prop work.
Where's Tristan when you need him?
Into her.
There's Tony.
So, clarifying question: is this the first time that this has happened?
Yes.
Did you say? Okay.
Okay, because you seem awfully casual about this.
No. Well, it's been so frustrating. She's frightening all of the babies away. We tried so hard to have our own child, and we acquired quite a crew of, students, art historians, and of course felines, but no human child of our own. And Gretzel was such a joy when we got to adopt her, and now she's, well, that. But, parenting is hard, and I know we could do it right the second time.
With
Who did you adopt her from?
No. I believe one of the students dropped off a baby. That must have been it. But she's been our baby, and we've raised her for a very long time.
Can I make an
Can
insight check on that comment?
I was about to say, I would
wanna know
also
what's
like an
going on
insight
here.
check.
Yeah.
The instantaneous this. Oh no.
Eh.
Oh god. I got a 2. I believe her. It's fine.
24.
Okay.
I got a 14.
Okay. She's very much a space cadet. And you would guess that it probably is one of the students. Maybe there's something more she doesn't want to say about it. Oh no. Wait. Oh, we just
It was
lost
with him.
we
Yeah, I
lost her.
accidentally. I sent the music away for a second. I'm
Oh,
sorry. It'll be right back.
our camera, so we're fine.
Yeah.
So there are a lot of people that come and go in this tower.
Mm-hmm.
And some of them bring babies.
So,
Are we
sorry.
Go ahead.
No,
Go
you go
ahead.
ahead.
Okay. Are we the first adventurers that have actually shown up to answer your daughter's call, I guess to say?
Oh no, absolutely not. Well, guards have said that they've had some who tried to get in but didn't survive them, and of course they wouldn't be able to tackle Gretzel, and then some immediately tried to attack Blinky and Thumbelina, or Buttons, or Peas Blossom, and well, we tried to have a brawl, like the first one to fall unconscious is the loser, and then, we get a prize and everyone has cake, but they wouldn't play fair and we had to eat them.
Like you or the cats?
Yes.
I see how this is gonna be. Okay.
Ask
I'm gonna look at
question.
Shy and see if Shy is showing any inclination of understanding what is going on here, because I am not.
Yeah, it's like Shy at this point is just kind of like, yeah, fine. We can. Where is your daughter? Is she in the tower or?
Oh yeah, she's been up there howling for ages. She's on the 4th floor.
So, your ideal outcome for this is that you get her phylactery back and can resurrect her.
And her body, yes.
And her body. Hypothetically, what if we managed to recover, say, her body, but not phylactery?
Well, then we couldn't bring her back. Honestly, you sound like my wife.
What does your wife think about this?
Oh, she's in the library. I'm sure you can talk to her, but just wants to let Gretzel go. She doesn't believe enough. That's all that it is.
I'm sure that's exactly the problem.
Can we see where the library is in relation to where we're standing currently?
Yeah, can we talk to the reasonable adult, please?
Oh, it's on the
Don't-
2nd floor.
Don't put the cart before the horse. We're not sure yet.
Well, we'll see what we can do. We will start heading upwards. Can I possibly take some samples from the tower?
Take that bloody book if you want.
Oh, yes, I was going to ask that as well. It sounds like it could be cursed and might have to have someone either take a look at it to confirm that or...
Keep it out of Gretzel's hands.
Yes. I think that is a good idea.
Shy, but very quietly, yes.
This is one book Shy's not sure she wants, but definitely does not want it in anyone else's hands either.
I don't know if I should have this, but I know you shouldn't have it.
Exactly.
Is
Chekhov's gun. There you are.
Is there enough room for us to like kind of have a private conversation before we get to the library, or is it not big enough for that?
Oh, you can even go. There's other rooms here, so you could take a look. So you're in section B.
They're not
There's
labeled on the
room
map
there
I
where you
have, I
can
don't
go
think.
over to C.
They're not.
They're not.
Oh, they're
Yeah.
not? Okay, so you're in the section on the bottom right.
Okay.
So
Okay.
you could even go up right above you or over to the left.
Okay. So yeah, I want to just pull these two into like a side room to just be like, hey, checking in real quick. Shy, remember
Which room
that
are you going into? The one to the left or the one straight up?
I guess the one to the left?
Okay.
I'm not convinced your maps are in the same order as ours. I don't see doors on the one to the lower right.
So you were in the top, you were in the very top left map right now, and it's divided into rooms.
Okay.
Oh,
So you're in,
Okay.
sorry, I should have been clear.
So we
you're in
entered
the top left
through-
map, and you entered it at the bottom. You're in the bottom right quadrant of the top left map.
Thank
Okay,
you.
so left is the thing that looks like it has a table, right?
Yep, we're going to the dining room.
Great.
There we go.
Okay,
Sure. So let's
Didn't
all on the
hours.
same page now.
let's dip into the dining room.
It's
And then-
very large, and going in, you hear some loud snoring coming from under the table.
Looking under the table.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's 2 sleeping displacer beasts underneath there.
Oh, babies.
All right, that's fine. So
Hold on. Before we continue, internal monologue from Ophelia. What do I know about displacer beasts? From my
Give me a
reading,
nature check.
like,
Or what have you learned from the one that you've been playing with?
well, that's like the kind of thing I'm trying to figure out. Do they understand common? Do they understand other things? And can they speak a language?
Got it. Okay.
That's what I want to know.
I will say, yeah, give me that check anyway, because a baby might not know the same things that an adult might.
Their baby, Your Honor. 15.
Okay. That was good. Yeah, they do not have a language.
Okay.
I lost my little tab, but it's okay because I have this place pretty much marked. They are monstrosities, and you know that they are often used to guard vaults or as bodyguards for prominent evil individuals.
I was gonna say, do they understand common though?
Yeah, they don't speak any language.
Okay.
They can take commands,
Okay.
but they understand like as much as a cat does.
Okay, I just like didn't want it to be a thing where the cats under the table snitch on us because we have
Got
to talk
it.
about the fact that her daughter is gonna get like annihilated.
yeah,
Nope, it's languages dash.
great.
Ah,
So Shy, remember
Just that they understand.
that's the universal cat language.
this is I'm gonna over-explain this to Shy for the benefit of the audience who may not be familiar with this because we promise no lore, and there's one lore thing you have to know, which is that we made a deal with death a while back because
Celeborn.
we saved the life of someone who was supposed to die, and which deity was that, Ink?
Kalimvor.
Kalimvor. Kalimvor was like, excuse you, don't do that. You're in trouble now. And we went, okay, we would like to not be in trouble. And in exchange for not being in trouble, we got each of the main cast got a list of 3 people per person who had previously cheated death. And Ophelia's list has someone named Gretzel on it. And it sure seems like a lich named Gretzel is probably the one that is referring to. So, Shy, remember our list of names of people who
Oh,
need
you
to die?
finally got on that. You finally got on that. haven't
I've
you?
been working on it. Fuck you. Ophelia has a Ophelia has
Jara,
someone.
how many names have you gotten?
Shut up. Ophelia has a Gretzel, and this seems promising. But we all on the same page that we can't bring the phylactery back for obvious reasons.
No
Well, technically, if they are resurrected and the phylactery is destroyed, then they would no longer be cheating death. They would be going back to their life. but I'm not exactly sure if the person we were talking to is reliable in that information.
I just feel like giving, someone who's supposed to be dead, giving their body back to their parents, saying, hey, try that again, let's just undo that all again. I feel like that is significantly worse.
I mean, it sounds like the wife is probably going to be more on board with our plan of just, like, straight killing Gretzel.
Yeah.
So, but wanted to check in with the three of us first to make sure we were all on the same page before we
Let's make sure of that first. After all, if this is going to be a problem, you have some sort of signal to determine when your deal is done, correct?
Yeah. The name gets crossed out.
Then we kill her, see if the name gets crossed out, and if just killing her does not do so, then we can take it from there.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I just don't want to get my ass handed to me by another death deity because it's literally not my job.
I don't think any death deities are going to be mad at us for taking out a lich.
No, more just like if we give them back to her parents and she's just like, ah yes, here I go, pop, and then she's alive again.
I would say that's definitely the parents' fault before it's our fault. But let's go.
But she's not on your list.
Here's as a cleric, resurrection magic does exist. It's just it doesn't take someone out of the cycle of life and death as more of a postponement. And if the gods have a problem with it, usually they put a stop to the resurrection anyway, and it just doesn't work. So I'm of the opinion that if it works for a reason. And we would be putting this person on a normal path to life and death rather than this place stuck in between.
Either way, they can't have a banshee living in their tower. It's
agreed.
Like that's not a normal thing to do.
As you're having this conversation, Jacqueline pops her head in and goes, so, what have we decided?
Jacqueline's the one we talked to, or the other one? Yeah, the one
she was the one you talked to.
Yeah.
Jacqueline Hyde.
We've decided we'll go chat with your wife for a second, and then head upstairs.
Lovely! I can give you a tour! Right this way, right this way! Follow me, ladies.
I am TV, welcome to my crib.
I'm feeling uncomfortable with this tour.
I mean, it's not the worst house tour we've been on.
Just now, I assume you don't want to see the kitchen. It's that way, and she points back and says, now, follow this way, we'll go to the sitting room and then up to the stairs. And she takes you to the room over just to the right of where you were, the one with the couches in it. You see several large plush couches line the room, and a fireplace rests on the back wall. Several displacer beast, saber-toothed tiger hybrids shake under the couches and tables. All seems calm until a shriek cuts the silence, sending the animals scattering, just as a ghostly figure emerges from the fireplace. Everyone give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh, jeez.
13?
Wow, of course. I got an 8, which is, of course, because this is the one thing I have a save in.
15.
Okay. So, Ophelia, you are frightened.
What exactly?
For 1 minute, you see the figure of a woman who has come through the fireplace and makes this terrible face and wail. And all of the cats, including Jacqueline, puff up and their tails twitch and get really big before Jacqueline says, "Go back upstairs!" And the figure you see vanishes.
AKA go to your room.
So I'm assuming that was Gretzel.
See, I told you, it's been impossible. Look what she did to my babies. Are you all quite all right? You look rather peaked, looking at Ophelia.
That's
fine.
not the most pleasant experience of my life.
It was quite rude.
Yeah, it was not an excellent surprise.
She runs and gives pets to all of the cats. There goes Fluffernutter, Mistopheles, Skimbleshanks, babies, and nuzzles all of them. Says, well, smooths her own fur and goes, now that we're all settled, come, I'll take you to the library.
Where are we moving on the map?
You are going to the next map. That is
Is it just the next smallest one?
the next one down. Yep. So down and to the right. The top right map, basically.
Mhm.
There you go.
Yeah, the
Yay!
stream delay. I got it.
The Grand Library is truly a wonder, covered in bookshelves, art, and ornate chests. Standing inside are 3 men, an albino displacer beast, and a purple displacer beast. The men wield great axes and wear a red tabard, some with the word jerk, and others with the word thief, emblazoned in white.
What's with the tabards?
Oh. Well, you know, they tried to steal from us or kill Morga, something like that. And as soon as she says that, you see a woman who is half woman and half lion. She is lounging in the back of the library and she claps her hands. And the 3 men and the 2 of the displacer beast all run for you. So let's roll initiative.
All right.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Naughty the shit.
Yeah, ma'am.
This is a Wendy's.
14.
Was that 14?
Yeah.
An 8. You know, as usual.
Okay.
Oh no.
And what
I
about...
got a 17.
Okay, cool.
There we go. Someone's going before the dudes, probably.
Hopefully.
The
I don't
dudes are
know.
fairly slow. Let's see. So, 17. Ophelia, you never get to go first. I'm so proud of you.
It's unfortunate because Ophelia would probably be quicker than me, but me as a player, I'm sitting here like, oh shit, what do I do?
Reacting
Oh.
with
Oh,
ma'am is valid.
Ma'am? So they're running straight at us.
Yep.
Oh, that's a fine way to exist, you know? So one of the things I would like to do, starting just in general, I want to take the water skin at my waist, open it up, and then I'm gonna cast Armor of Agathos around myself.
Okay.
So that's one of the actions I take, because that's a thing that's very... I hate the fact that it takes a full action, because I would imagine that it would be very, very, very quick. And then where is the... Okay. Yeah,
Wait,
and then,
Sorry, carry on.
what did you say?
I remember
No,
that
you're
we're in combat.
Yeah, imagine being in combat. I could never. And then I am, I guess, just going to brace myself for the impact of a cat coming 60 miles an hour at me.
Okay. Adara, you are up.
All right. I'm gonna. So there's 3 guys and 2 displacer beasts that are just coming at us.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take out my warhammer because
Oh, it's 4 guys, actually. My bad.
Oh, 4 guys? Cool. I'm gonna take out my warhammer because it's more readable from far away. And just swing it around once and be like, "We're here to kill your daughter, asshole, the fuck?" And ready in action to attack the first thing that gets within reach. I'm actually gonna move like 10 feet up, so I'm the first person that they reach.
Okay. Let's see.
We are helping you.
Yeah, sure we are. She's gonna help us too. She's gonna help us die.
So, the woman in the back looks at Adara and she says, I suggest you turn around and go where it's safer. And give me a wisdom saving throw, please. Or charisma. Charisma saving throw.
Charisma.
No, it's wisdom.
Wisdom?
It's
All
It's
right.
wisdom. It's wisdom.
It's
Sorry,
wisdom.
she cast with charisma.
Okay.
I forgot how things work.
Oh.
I was gonna say, you almost just gave Adora and Gwen a heart attack.
Right? My wisdom's good, but I'm not proficient in the save. But aggregate 20.
Oh,
Okay.
it's so much better than
You passed.
charisma.
Oh yeah, charisma would not have been good.
Yeah.
Cool. Can I rebut?
Sure. So
All
that's
right.
her action.
With a low enough charisma, Adara can't think of anything cool to say, so she just says, "Fuck off."
You're not my.
And then, man, the cats were really slow. I'm gonna say there's one of them for each of you. So one is gonna hit Adara.
I hit it first with my readied action.
You do. Does a
here's
16
violence
hit
against
you?
animals.
No, a 16 does not hit me, but I'm gonna guess that a 27 hits it.
Yeah, it does.
Cool.
Yeah.
Can I use a superiority die on a readied action?
Sure, why not?
Cool. I would like to trip it. Please make me a strength save.
Oh god.
Okay. Oh, that was almost a 20, and then it was an 8. So that's a 10.
Fail. So you will take math 19 points of damage. As
Shit.
Idara just like flips her warhammer around once and then just like takes out one of the front knees. So it just like smacks down on the ground, hits the chin real good.
Ooh, nice. Okay. Then one of them is gonna go attack Shy.
Mhm.
And does 16 hit you?
That is my armor class.
Okay. So that is 19 piercing damage from its Morning Star.
That is quite a bit there.
These boys hit hard.
Mm-hmm.
An 8
Oh.
does not hit Ophelia.
Yeah, no. It's not gonna happen.
And then one's going to try and hit Adara, and that is a 21.
All right, that'll hit.
Okay.
That's unfortunate.
How many are there?
4.
Oh, okay.
So. 20.
Damage?
Wait, no, more. 22 piercing damage.
All right.
Damn, kind of wish they would have hit me then, because then they would have been cold.
And it is Shy's turn.
All right. Definitely wasting no time in throwing the book at these.
I love this. I love it so
By the way, for those that do not know, Shy's spiritual weapon is a giant grimoire. So every time she casts a spiritual weapon, she's throwing the book at someone. Okay.
I love it.
So that will be.
You aiming at one of the dudes?
Yes. Probably one of the dudes in front of me.
Okay.
So that is a 16 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. So that is 11 points of force damage.
Okay.
Jeez, that's a dense book.
It's a textbook.
And and because that is a bonus action, she's going to pull out her whip and going to
Do it.
Yep,
Do it.
just going to attack.
Okay. Same one.
Yeah, I gotta go for the same one. Gonna try and
Okay.
You got
get
it.
some damage. So that is a 25 to hit
Yeah.
Yeah.
and 7 points of damage.
Okay.
Jeez.
Yeah,
Cool.
I got max damage on that whip attack. It usually isn't that
That's
much.
awesome.
And then these kitties are gonna run up. And
Oh, that was the dudes?
Yeah,
That was the dudes.
Oh, I thought that was the displacer beasts. Never mind.
No,
Nope.
they're slow, apparently. They're very slow.
I rolled a 3 for them.
Oh, babies, no.
They're gonna hit Adara
All right.
Of course.
because that is a 21 to hit you with both attacks.
All right.
So that is 10 bludgeoning damage plus 2 piercing damage.
All right.
And then 1 for Shy. That was
Okay.
cocked. That's also cocked. And I think it's gonna miss because a 10 doesn't hit you.
It does not.
And a 13 also does not hit you, does it?
Does not hit.
Okay, so neither of them hit. And we are back to Ophelia.
Yay.
You know what I could have done with that hit? I could have done Hellish Rebuke, but I forgot because we're always forgetting that here.
Speak
Yeah,
for
I literally
yourself.
have it on my character sheet. I have it at the top with like stars around it. That's like, use it. I just need to make sure that what I want to do is going to be something. Okay. There is definitely something very hard about some of these names in the D&D handbook because I'm like, wow, these names make me think I can do something else. I can't. It's just a lie. Oh.
Cold touch is not cold nor touch.
Yeah, it's very, very annoying. Okay. I just want to make sure that this is actually gonna work. Okay, who's closest to me? Or, like, up
There's
the
a dude. There's a dude close to you.
Okay,
He tried to hit you and failed.
okay. I'm gonna look at that guy.
Oh, wouldn't he get armor? Oh no, only if he touched you.
It's only if he hits me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I am going to cast a Ray of Enfeeblement. I'm gonna look at him. Do like a finger gun, and I'm gonna try to do that. We'll see if this works. I really hope
Okay.
it does. Dislike. Hang on. What was Charisma has back? Yeah, I just want to make sure. Yeah. Okay, that's still the same. It's a 16.
Okay. Yeah, that hits.
Okay, so now he's gonna do only half damage with his weapon attacks that use strength. And then at the end of his turn, he can make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Dart, you are up.
All right. So she tried to cast a spell on me.
She did.
I didn't like that. So I'm going to bonus action second wind, because, ow.
Okay.
Whoop. That D10's gone forever. I'm rolling a different one. All right, so I'm doing better now.
Imagine if it was just a 10.
This is a 3. So hang on. Cool. So, action, disengage.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna move to her.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna action surge.
So because you disengaged, yes, you would not get whammed by everybody,
Yeah,
correct?
I don't provoke 3 attacks of opportunity.
Yeah.
So I move to her.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say, I suggest you call off the attack. And I'm gonna take
Okay.
2 shots at her.
All right, let's do it.
That is a 24 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
All right. I apologize in advance if I kill this NPC, you guys.
She's the one who actually agreed with us on this too.
Well, and then she attacked us, and she should feel bad. So that is only 10 points of damage.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna whack her again.
Okay. Are you biting her?
No, because I did my bonus action to
Oh,
second
right.
wind. This
Yeah.
one probably just misses. 11.
Yes, that does not.
All right, that's fair.
So she's gonna look you right in the eye, Adara, and say, I wasn't going to talk to you again, but now I strongly suggest you go home, little girl. And give me another wisdom save.
Ugh.
God, imagine going home.
God. You have to decide to use inspiration before you know what the result is, right?
You can do it after, can't you?
You can do it after, before I say if it failed or not.
Okay, yeah, so I rolled, and
Mm-hmm.
I got a net 13, so I would like to use the inspiration if everyone's okay with that.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, since we never remember to use it. Ooh, all right, 18?
There we go.
You passed. At which point, she claps her hands, and everyone, the 2 cats come back to her, and the 4 men just put their weapons down at their side.
One of them's still on the floor. He hasn't had a turn yet.
Yeah, he just stays there.
I'm sweaty.
Well done, adventurers. Excuse my manners, I'm Morgan Fay, and these kind gentlemen, you can get up, son. Help me run a test. Now, please put down your weapons and we can discuss more important matters.
Gonna
I'm
look
not
back at
looking.
the group.
Shy
Yeah.
sighs and puts away her whip.
I'm gonna look at the guy
book is
that
kind of
way
still hovering over her shoulder, though. Like,
Yeah,
it'll dissipate in a minute.
I'm gonna look at the guy that Way of Enfeeblement is attached to. Look at him, and be like, and then like dispel it. What is going on?
I believe
Adara?
Adara is using diplomacy.
Is it Adara that's using diplomacy?
Adara's diplomacy.
I mean, it's pretty good if that's the case. I'm happy for her.
Aw.
I'm gonna like look up at Adara and like yell like, "What's going on?"
I'm gonna like take the warhammer and just like kind of set it down so like the hammer's like on the ground, and then the hammer hilt is
The handle.
Yeah, the handle is just like still holding on to it, but like technically my weapon's not up. But
Okay,
it is right
yeah.
here.
Okay. Yeah. What's going on?
We're talking now, I guess.
So
She doesn't want to kill us now.
oh, honey, I never wanted to kill you. I just had to see if you could face these 4 fools and me. I mean, if you couldn't take us on, how would you tackle Gretzel? But you got through Jackie. Hi, honey. And Jacqueline comes and gives her a kiss on the cheek. She says, and now I do think y'all might have what it takes. So now what are we going to do about this rogue daughter of ours?
Yes, well, Jackie seemed to have an idea of that. Not sure how possible it is, but we can at least make sure that she will no longer be a banshee anymore.
She kind of pulls Jacqueline over to her and says, Jacqueline, darling, can you go back downstairs and check on the beasties? I want to talk to these adventurers. And Jacqueline kind of gives her this, like, insight check. kind of look, which is this, of course, and goes off downstairs. Princess Snowball, let's go. And the purple and albino displacer beast follow her.
Cass just said, why do these lesbians like fighting so much?
Who doesn't?
Establish dominance.
She said, now, I love my wife, but she's a bit optimistic about what's going on with our daughter. You see, I find what's happening upstairs very troubling. She used to be a loyal, good, kind daughter, and lately, we've had followers go amiss, awry, missing. We have had our pets leave. She is screaming at all hours of the night. The town is about to get fed up with us and kick us out. And well, I had to see if y'all were actually strong enough to stop her, because if you weren't, I'd just be giving her more souls to drain.
Run that last part by us again.
She's taken souls to live on their life. I know Jacqueline thinks that she can bring her back, but the only thing to do with a lich is destroy it. I love my daughter, but she's gone.
But is Zadara still the only one that's kind of close to her?
I mean, I figured probably people were moving up. I guess it's up to you.
I'm just gonna say, excuse me for like 1 second. This is not meant to be like a threatening thing. I'm sorry if it comes across that way. And I'm gonna like take out my my sickle and like put it down in front of her with the blade with like the names facing toward her.
Mm-hmm.
And be like, yeah, unfortunately, I think we're in agreement with that.
You're gonna need to
Alright.
explain it. I don't think that's enough.
You know how you said your daughter wants to be a lich and stuff like that, and then it didn't work out. Now your wife wants to try again with like the whole making a witch, not a lich thing.
She nods, and you hear this like growl coming out from her throat, and she like kind of puts her paws in front of her and crosses her arms. Yes.
Yeah.
She's a Lamia.
Does the growl seem aimed at like us or like at the notion of trying again?
Yeah.
Okay.
At her daughter being a lich.
Yeah, the whole thing about this is... Are you guys religious here? Do you know about this? Are you religious here? Do you guys worship deities and stuff?
I have been worshipped by plenty in my time.
Okay, not really in that way, but, so, the god of death, I don't know if you've ever met him or talked to him. Kalimvor is very upset that your daughter, tried to do that thing that people sometimes do where they don't like to die. I don't understand it. Some people really just don't want to die. I don't get it. But essentially, he pretty much wants your daughter dead. Like, dead, as in, like, not trying again with the whole witch, not a lich thing.
I believe Euphoria described it as her escaping her destined death is an insult to this god of death. And some of our number have been tasked with rectifying said situations.
Oh, y'all are on a quest! I should have known adventurers. So few of them make it this far, but... Well, it is a shame that my baby girl is the object of the quest, but we always did have such high hopes for her, and, well, you know how it is.
Yeah.
I've been the object of the quest before. I don't believe Jackie ever is, but certainly our other babies have. Princess, Snowball. People always want to bring back a good cat skin. But now to think our sweet little girl Gretzel, we tried so hard not to let her turn into a hag, and here she is, half lich, more banshee than girl. Well, I would have done the deed myself, but I honestly don't think I'm powerful enough, and it just breaks my heart.
I will say that Jacqueline mentioned a book caused some of this. Do you know anything about that?
That probably belonged to that wizard that was here before.
Yeah, I heard something about that.
I'm gonna look at Shy and be like, yeah, I kind of figured you had some kind of information about what the fuck.
Basically, the last person who tried to turn into a lich here failed and ended up destroying this entire tower. One of the reasons I was collecting samples was to gauge the magical residue that has been left behind.
Well, let me tell you, it took forever to remodel this place. After what he did with the whole tower was burned up, it was really a fixer-upper when we got here. We tore out some floors, redid some walls, rebuilt the library, had several decorators come in, and of course, due to all the homage I've received over the years, we had quite a few art pieces brought in, new carpets, curtains, lovely draperies, tapestries, but y'all didn't want to hear about that, but
Oh, it's very impressive.
Thank you. Thank you. And then these foolish boys come in and tried to steal from us, which is why they get used as tests. Looking at the 4 who attacked you.
See, that makes more sense. I just thought that they were guards, and I was like, why are you employing the people that tried to steal from you to, you know, protect you and your possessions?
No. They're here for science experiments and food for the babies.
Ah.
Yeah, your wife mentioned something about that.
So we talked with Jacqueline, and she asked us to bring Gretzel's body and soul jar back so that she could try to raise Gretzel and try again. I think we're all on the same page that it would be better if we just cleanly took Gretzel out once and for all. But she also said that in exchange for this, we could have our friend's cat back, because she's taken a liking to one of your displacer kittens, whose name is now Marble Rye, but used to be
Bombolina.
Bomberfina?
I think is the name.
Ballerina.
Yeah. So
Oh.
is it possible?
I was wondering where she ran off to.
Yeah. Would it be possible that you know, despite the fact that we're about to go in there and only fulfill half the deal we made, could you see to it that we still get our friend's cat back?
Well, if she's taken a liking to your friend, I mean, she's free to live with whomever she wants.
I see why you guys like keeping the cats around. They're very nice, very soft. Onions.
How many kittens do you have in...
Does Shy want to displace her?
Oh, it varies. You know, they come and go, but on average, probably 20, 30, something like that. I mean, including the adults. Kittens, you know, we give them to friends. We have so many students, and she kind of makes a gesture, and you see that there are several women, like, kind of peering through shelves, looking at you.
Gonna wave at them.
Yeah, what?
Mm-hmm.
They were there the whole time.
No.
This whole situation reminds me of the 2 women in the Pink Palace from Coraline, like that have like 1 million dogs. You guys know who I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Miss Forcible and Mrs. Spink, and they just have like 1 million dogs.
So, don't mind the ladies. They're just here to learn. They take care of the babies.
Great. Can they keep an eye on Crouton for a hot second while we go upstairs? This is
How many
Crouton.
food do you have? You could, Oh!
He does not eat people. He will never eat people. That is the boundary I am drawing. Otherwise, feel free to teach him whatever tricks you want.
Well, he might frighten the babies, but we can... Sandrine, can you take this little angel down to the kitchen and get him some meat, please? I know one of the girls comes by and just seeing him, and then reaches kind of shakily for a leash.
I got a leash. The meat cannot be human. Yeah?
The meat cannot be human. Yes, we have things besides humans here. I do not enjoy the flesh of man.
All right. Gotta make sure. So far, literally the only food either of you has mentioned has been human.
No, I believe we have some lamb chops down there. I bet he would like that.
Great, thanks. Crouton be good.
So, Crouton?
Oh, yeah! Shit!
I believe I did meet Crouton last time.
Yeah, I
He's
thought
gotten
so.
bigger.
Yeah, he's gonna be fucking huge. I'm excited. He's great
That's how
now.
Shy reacts to like babies too. Like, oh, she's gotten bigger. Yes, babies tend to do that.
They do often, yes. Since the last time you've met him, he chews fewer things.
Oh, that's good to know.
Yeah.
I don't have to keep zapping him away from my books then.
Yeah, he's good about books, medium good about shoes.
I will keep that in mind.
So, I'm gonna look back at our host and be like, so you're fine if we just essentially take care of your daughter for you? Like, you're not of the school of thought that your wife is?
Absolutely not. But I do have one other test that I want you to attempt. I've seen how you are in battle. Now, let's see how sneaky y'all can be. Follow me upstairs, please. Come on, I'm not going to bite you.
Do we have time for a short rest, just out of curiosity?
Yes.
Yeah,
I would like to take a knee first.
I would too.
I would like to gain some hit points back. That sounds like a fantastic idea.
Because you did not kill Morga and you did not kill Jacqueline. You have time for a short rest. Otherwise, it specifies not to give you one.
Great.
Oh, that's
wow.
I'm gonna go get my D10.
I didn't lose any hit points, but I did use all 2 of my spell slots.
Ooh.
It's the benefit of being a sort of a warlock. You get very little spells, but you get them back very quickly. When I get more than 2 spell slots, it's gonna be over for you hoes.
Alright. There we go. That's
One
better.
day, you'll have 3.
Yeah.
All of my hit points are back, which is great because I know someone who is not good at stealth.
God, it's funny that we're like, one day I'll have 3. I have 6 levels before I get 3 spells.
Must be nice.
Listen, in about a level or 2, your teeth are gonna be more magical than the entirety of me.
No, they're magic currently. Tieflings don't get any other racial things beyond level 5, so this is it for Adara. This is maximum tooth.
Yep. And that's the tooth.
But yeah, that I'm good now.
Yes, me too.
Anything.
Well, it's kind of funny that y'all took a rest right here in the library since I am taking you up to the bedroom. But let's go. So we go to the next map.
The next map. I'll toggle back to the maps. Next map. I assume just next smallest.
Yep. See a grand bedroom that has no bed and is instead covered with lush pillows, mattresses, and blankets. Several displacer beasts and saber-toothed tigers are napping on the various blankets and pillowcases.
Oh, babies.
We're gonna have to try and sneak past them, aren't we?
She says,
Yes.
Now, each of those darlings has a bell on their bows. me one of those bells without waking any of them up.
I'll stay right here.
We just need one, or do we each need one?
Just one.
Great.
Okay. Adara, I have a great idea.
Yeah?
I have an excellent idea where you can put your hand underneath one of them, and I'm just gonna pull the bow undone.
You know what, though? For
I'm silly.
Idara's the one that's going to be doing this?
Probably.
I hid the bell. You need to find it first.
Yeah, Try's going to pat you on the shoulder and just go, you could do this. And we'll cast guidance.
I feel the power of friendship coursing through me.
Mm-hmm.
Friends? You guys are friends now? We've gotten there?
Been
Oh,
friends
I've
this
always
whole
called
time.
I've called my Idara my friend for a while now. After all, she insisted, remember?
Yep.
Yes,
We're working on best friend.
I wouldn't go that far.
What's the one?
All right. I mean, so can you re-describe this room for me?
Yes. It is, let's see. So you are in the room that has the circle on it.
Yeah.
If you could see that, those are basically cushions. It's a really big room, and there are lots of cushions that have sleeping cats on them. Somewhere in this room, underneath one of these cats, or on one of these cats, is a bell.
Mm-hmm.
And you need to bring that bell back without waking up any of the cats.
Can I try and see if I could spot the bell?
Yeah, give me a perception check.
The one thing I could probably do here. 16.
Okay. So you see in the far corner, there is a saber-toothed tiger that is sleeping with its face in its paws like this. And on a plaid ribbon, there is hanging a tiny bell around its neck.
I will point it out to Idara.
I give Shy a thumbs up.
See, this would be a lot cuter if this cat could literally eat your face.
All right. So I'm guided. So that's plus a D4, right?
Yes.
All right. Then Idara is ready to go whenever. Ink, it looks like Ophelia is still buffering.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out if there's something I can do to help you. Let's see. I have so many things. And not many of them are helpful because when you're a warlock, you're designed to harm, not help.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately.
I mean, I'm not like bad at stealth. Like,
I know. I was just trying to see if I could give you something that would like help you move things around without it being like a massive issue. Like, I'm trying to figure out if I can use mage hand because I'm like, how heavy is a tiger's head? Can I gently lift the tiger's head with my mage hand?
Might not be a good idea.
I mean, it's better than Adara sticking her hand like in its range.
I mean, I
That's
gotta be
fair.
in its range anyway.
All right,
Yeah,
Adara.
All right.
Give me a stealth check.
Sure.
Go
It's
into this
better
room.
for this to deal with a spectral hand. It's better to have that get bitten than your actual hand.
21 stealth.
They do not wake up. You sneak in.
Great. And I have not used my guidance yet.
Okay.
Yay. Yay.
So, I'll say you can give me either an animal handling or a sleight of hand
Ooh.
to slip that off.
Sleight of hand. And I'm using my guidance on this.
And undo that ribbon.
Ooh. All right. That is aggregate 20.
There we
All
go.
right. That saber-toothed tiger just kind of goes, huh? And then just lays back asleep on your hand
On my hand?
before rolling over.
Oh, okay. Great. Do I have to stealth back now, or am I good?
Nope, you are good.
Great.
Aw.
Friendship worked.
Well, that was better than I thought. Y'all are most impressive. You can keep that.
Is it just like a normal bell, or do I feel magic coming off of it?
It's a normal bell.
Okay.
Well, I mean, if we get one of the kittens back, would make a nice
Yay.
bell.
Yeah.
Keep an eye on it. Yeah, no, I was just like, is this gonna be a thing that as soon as we walk in there, it's magic and it's just gonna set off an alarm so her daughter's gonna come running at us?
No.
The bell goes toll the dead. Bing.
Yes, exactly.
It's now. All right. Y'all are ready. Let's go. And she takes you down that hallway, and you see lots of bedrooms that are clearly where the women who are in the library live. Rounding the hallway, there's a bookcase that she moves to the side and pulls out a key from her necklace. A key that was like hidden in a compartment in her necklace, and unlocks the door.
Mm-hmm.
This is my private library. Following her in, you see rows and rows of ancient books, statues, gems, art. And then there is, in the back, a winding staircase going up.
Yeah, Shy's steps like slow, unconsciously, just like taking in the book, but doesn't stop.
It's now.
This is very beautiful.
Good luck.
So, Idara will go first up the stairs, but do we want to take a break first? Before we get into
let's do that.
the fight.
Yeah, before we go up the stairs too, I want to ask her something.
Okay.
Yes.
So ask, and then we will take a break. What is your question?
I just want to look at her and be like, is there anything you think we should know, or that would be important to know about your daughter before we go into this?
I don't know what to tell you. She was sweetest girl, drawn to the darkness, but she loved magic, and well, I don't know what she's become now. At the time, she was kind and caring, but from what I can tell, she's gone now, so I don't know what I could say that would help you.
Okay. I am going to like look her directly in the eyes and be like, thank you for your help. I know that this is hard, and if I can, I will make sure to let her know that you both love her very much.
She puts her hand on your face. Thank you.
My pleasure.
All right. I sincerely hope that I see the three of you again. And we are going to take a quick break.
Who's ready for some tonally dissonant break music?
We'll be back in 5. Take a stretch, and then we'll head upstairs.
Oh boy. See ya.
Okay.
Mhm.
We're back.
Let's go.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Lamias, Tigers, and Wares. Oh my! The Threeflings episode that's happening right now.
Yay!
So, you make it. You were going up these stairs from the secret library. And
Mhm.
as you ascend these winding stairs, it gets colder and colder. And yet still even colder. Until you reach a plateau. This once large lab area owned by the wizard, sectioned off for experiments and study, is now one large room. A few tables and bookshelves have survived the destruction. The room is unnaturally, yes, cold and dark, with no light shining in from the windows. In the middle of the room floats a banshee, glowing with anger. Next to her are two creatures with the bottom half of a skeletal tiger and the torso of women.
Skeletal or alive?
They can be two things.
I was gonna say, or they both? Are they like living
Well,
skeletons?
No, I meant the woman half. Is the woman half also skeletal, or is it just the tiger half?
Both is skeletal.
Ah, okay.
So they look undead, is what you're saying.
They do.
They look like bony undead.
So sounds like this would be a great time for destroy undead.
Oh,
So as soon as you arrive, the banshee floats away and dives underneath a bed, upon which you see a dead body lying on the bed
yeah, that tracks.
of a young
Interesting.
girl. And when she floats away, the skeletons both kind of run on this weird sort of not quite all fours, but kind of a funky 5-legged run and dive behind some rubble. What will you do?
And dive behind Rebel. Hmm. Let me check, because I don't think I need to... Do I need to see them? Sorry, I'm checking specifics.
Just a. Go ahead. Go on.
I want you to do your spell first if it is applicable here. Otherwise, Idara is just going to try to sneak over to one of the hiding things.
Okay.
Probably the closest one, because otherwise, the closest one would see her go past.
As long as they can see or hear me within 30 feet.
Okay.
So,
should we roll initiative?
yes.
Is that what we're doing now?
That is what we're doing.
Is that what the kids call it these days?
What is up, fellow kids?
Oh my god, it finally happened. I got a 21 for initiative.
Holy shit!
Dang! Guess what? Same.
Guess what? I got a 20.
Oh my
man.
god, y'all!
The power of
We
friendship.
are ready.
Oh! Also, quick question. Is the body of the girl on the bed, is that the Banshee, or is that just her body? Just vibing on the bed?
You were told to bring her body and her phylactery.
Okay, so... that's just what I'm asking. Like, is the Banshee a separate entity from her body? And she just... Okay, that's what I figured. I was just like, I don't know if this is just a random body that now I need to figure out who the hell this is. Okay, good to know.
Oh no.
Thank you.
It was actually a missing persons quest the whole time.
Shit! Russian doll, just like Matryoshkas of missing people.
Okay, so Idara, you are up first.
All right. Everything's hiding, right?
Shai's like, I got this, and Adara's just passed.
Idara's like,
Already.
no.
I think if Shai says, I got this, then Adara's going to wait until after Shai. I would like to delay my turn until after hers.
Okay.
I know she's got cleric shit, and this seems like undead.
Yeah, I'm going to try and cast Destroy Undead. It depends on what they need to make. I believe it's a Wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
Need to make a Wisdom saving throw. Spell save DC is 15.
Okay. So.
And if they fail, if their challenge is half or lower, their challenge rating, then they are destroyed.
Okay.
Half or lower of what?
The challenge rating. The challenge rating is half.
Of what?
Like.
Oh, like 1/2. Got it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Otherwise, they are turned, which means they are frightened of me, and a turned creature must spend its turns trying to move as far away from you as it can, and can't willingly move into a space within 30 feet of you. It can't take reactions. For its action, it can only use the dash action or try to escape. If there's nowhere to move, the creature can use the dodge action. So basically, they are running away if they fail.
So she got a 15, and one of the ladies got a 14, and one of them got an 11, and they all have higher than 1/2 CR ratings.
Okay, so the two that failed are
Afraid
and trying to run.
Okay.
That's for the best. I was just thinking...
That's on their turn, right?
Yes.
I was just thinking, like, oh no, if the Banshee tries to run away, we're gonna have to hunt down an incorporeal creature.
Buddy system. We always we have Shy run in one direction, so we know it's always coming toward us.
Oh no.
And do they repeat that save later, or does it just last? It lasts for like a minute, right?
It is stirred for 1 minute, or
Okay.
until it takes any damage.
Oh, okay, got it.
Oh.
Okay, cool. Any
But this
bonus
way, we
action?
only have to worry about the banshee now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Maybe.
Any
Okay.
bonus actions? Shy.
Actually, that wasn't a spell, so I could summon my I could summon
Your
my
phone
spiritual
book?
my spiritual weapon, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
Okay.
I'm not gonna hit anything with it yet, but
Mhm.
I will have it summoned and ready.
Sweet. Adara, it is your turn.
All right. I'm gonna assume that Adara and Shai have worked together long enough that Adara is just gonna turn to her and be like, Banshee? Like, do I have permission to go for Banshee?
Go for Banshee.
All right. And then I'm just gonna like zoom straight to the bed, where hopefully the Banshee materializes, because otherwise I don't know what to do.
There's
that's
something
where I-
very funny about the idea of a dog just going to have Banshee.
Banshee, yes, no.
So you must find the banshee.
Ah, shit. All right, I'll look for the Banshee. Is that a perception or investigation?
Yeah, give me a perception check.
Great. Hell yeah.
Or investigation, your choice.
Oh, I have advantage on these, but do you want to know what I rolled?
Yes.
A 2 and a 3.
Oh, fun.
So
Yummy.
9.
Okay. You don't see banshee.
All right.
That's less than a 10. I can't give it to you, Gwen.
That's fine.
Okay.
It is what it is. Then I'm gonna like turn and like survey the rest of the room. I can't do anything else because that was my action. I assume to look. Searching.
You looking around the room, you will definitely find some scared skeletons.
Well, I mean, I don't see the banshee,
Mm-hmm.
but the skeletons seem occupied, so I'm gonna stay by the bed in case
Okay.
she comes back to her body.
Okay.
Is my working theory,
Okay.
and that's my turn.
Okay. Ophelia.
Let's see. Okay, so my question is, with Disguise Self, it says that I have to adopt a form that has the same basic arrangement of limbs. Can I make myself look like one of her parents?
You could make yourself look like Jacqueline, yes.
Okay.
Because you've only seen Jacqueline in hybrid form, but hybrid form still has 4 limbs.
Okay, I wanted to know.
Morga Fey has 6 limbs.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Okay. I'm gonna look at Shy and just go, please protect me while I do this. And I am going to use my Eldritchification, Mask of Funny Faces, and make myself look like her mom, like Jacqueline.
Okay.
And I am going to essentially look at Adara and like give her like a nudge, like I'm gonna walk around and I want her to see what happens while I walk around.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna walk around the room, and if, like, you know, she does the thing where she's like, she's right behind me, isn't she? Then other people are keeping an eye on this.
Okay. Any bonus actions?
This is the thing. I'm like, do I have bonus actions? I guess the other thing I would do is I am, let's see, I think to make my staff a snake is a full thing, right? That's a full
Yeah, that's a
action. Yeah,
standard.
that's a full action. So yeah, I'm just going to, pull out my Wand of Magic Missile and just keep it on my waist, and that's about it. That's all I'm gonna do. And I'm just gonna walk around the room and just, like, pretend to inspect the room.
Okay. So, Gretzel, rises up from underneath the bed, and as she is doing so, she lets loose a horrifying wail. And I would like all three of you to give me a Constitution saving throw, please.
I'm a fighter.
Good
I'm great
lord.
at these.
Well, not every, your experiences are not universal.
20.
I
Okay.
have 6.
Ooh.
19.
Okay, Ophelia, you dropped to 0 hit points.
Cool, I still can't die. We're living.
And Adara and Shai, you take 7 psychic damage.
Psychic damage. I have a question.
Yeah.
Did that count as going through my threatened range, or no? So I was by the bed and
You
she
were
moved?
by the bed, so yeah, sure.
Great! I'm gonna bite her.
Give her a bite.
Chompity chomp. Ooh, I don't know if I do. 15?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. That is 10 points of chomp.
And your teeth are indeed magical.
They are.
All right. And seeing your face change, Ophelia, as you fall unconscious. At first, rising up, Adara and Shai, you see Gretzel almost look concerned, like she raises an eyebrow as Ophelia falls. And then her face goes placid as Ophelia's face comes back into her regular face.
Mm-hmm.
And now those 2 skeletons from behind the rubble are going to make a bolt for the door. Because they are afraid.
Yep.
So,
They should
yeah.
be afraid of Shy.
Imagine Shy, like, when she does that, she turns into, like, a biblical angel where she looks like she's got 15,000 eyes.
Oh, yes.
So if no one is going to stop them, they are going to just run 40 feet across the room, probably heading down those stairs.
Hi!
And then it is Adara's turn.
Great. I'm gonna take some swings at this banshee.
Do it.
I'm gonna start by taking 2. Alright, so that is an aggregate 20 to hit with my scimitar.
Heck yeah.
Let's find out if this banshee can be frightened. Please make me a wisdom save.
A wisdom save.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that was an 18.
Ooh!
That's fine. You pass, but you take 18 points of damage.
Okay.
Magic silver slashing.
Was that in addition to the first thing that you just did? Before you said you were going to try and frighten her, or no?
That was part of the attack. I did a menacing
Okay,
attack.
got it. Okay.
And then I'm gonna take another swing. That is a 23 to hit.
Okay.
Please take 12 points of scimitar damage.
Cool.
I'm gonna bite her with my bonus action.
Okay.
I love fighters! Oh my god, I definitely hit. What is that? 26 to hit.
Yeah.
12 points of bite.
Okay.
And then how's she looking?
Not great, Bob.
Not great, Bob. I'm gonna action surge.
Okay.
I'm just gonna blow all my resources on this one round right now. I don't think there's any rules that I can use only one superiority die per turn, so I'm gonna try to frighten
There is
her
not.
again. Is she immune? Oh, she might be immune. It doesn't say so. Make me another wisdom
What?
save.
What are you trying to see? If she's immune?
If she's immune to my menacing attack, if she passes the save, and it doesn't, I didn't write down anything about that.
I will tell you that she, as you try and frighten her, she smiles and kind of laughs in your face a little bit.
That's fair. But I mean, I forgot to roll it to hit, I think, but I rolled a 19 on the die, so I definitely hit with it. And then damage.
Okay.
I still get to add my superiority die to damage. Okay. 18 points of damage.
How do you want to eliminate her?
I guess Adara is just like trying to scare her. I don't even know what Adara's menacing attacks look like. I think it's just like she's attacking, but she's also like kind of cackling while she does it. She's got like her creepy large shark teeth.
Jeez.
So then the Banshee just looks at her and is like, oh, no, no, no. And then Adara's like, oh, no, no, no. And just like cuts clean through her and cackles a little bit. Then is like, fuck, Ophelia. That's my turn.
Shy, it is your turn. There are skeletons running away from you and a friend with 0 hit points on the ground.
Yeah, going to go over to Ophelia first,
Okay.
kneel down, and it's just like, you know, you really should take better care of yourself. I'm sure if you got more sleep, then you wouldn't be wasting my time like this. Will cast Cure Wounds at 3rd level because having any one of them down at this point is not a good idea.
I mean, the main threat is gone at this point. It's just like 2 little boaty buddies running around.
Yeah, but if she's some part lich, she's gonna be back probably any minute.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So that would be 24 hit points back.
Thank you. That is over half of mine, which really tells you how many hit points I have.
And so you wake up to Shy lecturing you, and it's just like, I could be attacking, but now I've been... now I have to waste my time.
I'm gonna look Shy straight in the eyes and be like, thank you, but also, she came out because of me. You're welcome.
Yes, well, and then we'll use her bonus action to attack one of the things running away with her book, and then if they have
How
not
far can
reached,
that thing fly again?
I think it's 30 feet. One sec, let me check.
Music is so exciting.
20 feet.
They can run 40, so your book cannot catch them.
But Shy wouldn't have been that far away from the door.
Okay, yes, that is true. Right, they were hiding and they would have run by you. Sorry, I'm stupid and thought you cast it right by them. So yes, you can hit them.
Okay.
I was confused.
That doesn't make you stupid.
I mean, I didn't say exactly where I cast it, but I said I wasn't attacking them with it yet.
Yeah. Okay.
I just summoned it.
Okay.
Okay. So one of them does a 17 hit.
Let's see. It does indeed.
Bonk.
So that will be 10 points of force damage.
Okay.
Focused on running away, I kind of don't want them to go into the hallway with all of the librarians.
I mean, worst case scenario, the cats have a field day and get some new chew toys.
We hope.
That's fair. I'd rather they deal with one of them rather than 2 of them, if at all possible, though.
Oh, time to drink.
Thank you for the reminder.
I want to call a jinx on Ink for us drinking at exactly the same time.
It's funny because you're drinking water, which is something productive. I'm drinking an energy drink.
It's a liquid.
And I'm drinking tea, so
I'm about to crack a beer.
So imagine being
winning.
Smart decisions.
Ophelia,
Yeah.
now that you are alive again, what would you like to do?
Yeah, baby. I am just gonna go up on my elbows a little bit and then point the wand of magic missile and hit one of the other skeletons. Because I don't have to aim for that.
I think there were only 2, so if you're hitting
There are 2, so there's the one that's been injured and the one that has not.
Yeah, I'm aiming for the one that Shy has not already hit.
Okay.
So let's see. 2, 3, 4. And I'm gonna cast this at 2nd level, so I'm gonna create an extra dart. So I'm gonna have 5.
Shit.
Okay. Okay. 8 points of force damage.
Okay. For 5 darts? Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. I mean, 2 of them were 1s, and then the
Yeah.
other 3 were 2s. So like, it's just how it is. It's not been a good day. I can roll good on initiative, but that's about it.
Oh no.
Okay.
Ophelia gets
So-
one good roll per game. That's it.
Yup. And then we come down to my cloud of daggers because that's always like my mulligan.
They are... There's not a lot of space for them here.
I want them to
So
fall
I'm
down
gonna
the stairs.
say,
Make like xylophone
yeah,
noises.
they're gonna start to get down the stairs. They'll go like maybe, I'll say 15 feet down the stairs.
I have a question.
They aren't going to attack us
Yeah,
because the
They won't attack you because you turn them.
They took
we-
damage
we-
though.
No, but as soon as they
Both-
take damage, it
Oh,
goes
right.
away.
yeah.
They're gonna get partway down the stairs and then
And they
come
can't.
back
I was like,
up.
you're just gonna be running away from them. Okay. Then JK, they are gonna barrel towards Shy because you scared them.
Yep,
Welcome back.
that seems fair.
They literally just went halfway down the stairs and went, "Yo, shit!"
And they were like,
then just
fuck that.
It's, same thing as when you walk into a new room and you forget why you walked into that room in the first place. And then you go from.
But hey, they lost an entire
Oh.
round while we took care of the Banshee, so
Shy,
a
does a
start.
15 hit you?
no.
Okay, so first one does not
Hey.
hit you.
That's pretty
But
good.
does a 23 hit you?
That does, yes.
Okay.
I just went, nah.
She's like, nah, I'm cool.
I'm
So
not gonna
that
explain
is-
why it
like-
doesn't.
My AC is in
Like,
fact 30.
It's like one of them hit her shield and then it went, oh, I wish I had a shield on the other arm because,
Oh, that's the wrong die. They hit harder than that.
Oh.
That's fun. I never get to
that's
use
great.
these.
Jonas just said, imagine the skeletons are like, wait, we left the oven on.
Oh, I never get to use D12s. That's so fun.
Oh.
Okay.
oh, this sounds great.
Mm,
I feel like
Okay.
D12 damage is always funny because like your maximum damage is a 1 and your like the minimum damage is a 1, the maximum is a 12. Like how floppy does that weapon have to be?
Oh,
Mhm.
wait, it
Doing
should have
1 or
been
12.
It should have been an 8, but it's okay because the highest I rolled was an 8 anyway. So that how was on that? Let me math you some math.
Math with math rocks.
Yeah. Okay. Plus 4. So that is 30 piercing damage, and please give me a strength saving throw.
hmm. Do they also have
Hey.
trip attack?
They have a charge attack or a pounce
Mhm.
attack.
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
Mm-hmm. And you said strength
Yep.
saving? That's a 13.
You hold your ground.
Ooh.
Oh no, wait, you don't. It's 14.
Ah.
You are
False
pushed
hope.
10 feet and knocked prone.
Oof.
Man,
That's
aren't we
uncomfortable.
aren't we glad we used our inspiration already?
Sorry.
And now it's Adara's turn.
It's
All
okay,
right.
I'm not angry. I just think it's funny.
Well, time to go save my best friend. I'm gonna run over to the skeletons and wait. Are both of them where Shy was, or
Mm-hmm.
okay?
I think they're by me now.
Okay, so can I move so that Ophelia, who is lying on the ground, is behind me, and the skeletal Lamias are in front of me? Lamias, where does the emphasis go? I never remember.
Lamia.
I don't know.
Lamia.
Probably different languages say
I would like
differently.
to stand in front of, preferably, but I will take above Ophelia. And then I'm
Okay.
gonna take some swings at the thing. I'm gonna can I sheath my
The
scimitar?
thing.
Can I sheath my scimitar and draw my warhammer as I go? Because they're skeletons, and I remember that skeletons don't like being bludgeoned. Or is that
Yeah,
Crack the
sure.
skull.
Go ahead.
thanks?
Go ahead.
All right. Crack it open. Hopefully. Does an 18 hit?
It does. Are you
Cool.
going for the more injured one or the less injured one?
Whichever one is first.
Okay.
Just going in line. Oh, nice. 16 points of bludgeoning.
Holy shit.
I rolled max.
Was that with the double for it being vulnerable?
No. Because
Okay,
I
so
wasn't
that's
sure if that was true or
32.
not.
Okay.
I'm trying to
So,
learn
yeah.
from past experiences and not apply monster manual knowledge that Adara doesn't have.
So yeah, you do that, and it seems to do way more damage than you were expecting as you just crunch through these bones.
Badass. Thanks again for buying this, Ophelia, and I'm going to take another swing. That is an 18 to hit.
That hits.
All right. Well, last time I rolled max, this time I rolled minimum, so I guess it evens out 9 points of damage.
Okay. Well, that's still double. So, I'm gonna say you knock off an arm.
Yeah.
Nice.
Still standing though?
Yep, still standing.
Gonna bite it.
Like,
Crunch, crunch. Ugh. 14?
yep.
Wow.
Nice.
Nice. 7 points of damage as I roll minimum again.
And that is piercing,
Yeah.
but that is exactly what you needed. And you
Yes!
crunch that one to pieces.
Oh my god. Spit. And then I'll move up to the other one.
It tastes like magic and bones.
Uh,
And a little bit of stringy marrow.
Idara's probably pretty used to this flavor. I'm grossed out.
I'm just thinking of the Obi's baby back rib thing while you take a bite out of the skin.
Oh no. I just don't like the phrase stringy marrow. But that's my turn.
Spongy.
Shy, you were up.
Technically, Shy's on the ground, prone. Just kind of going, like, takes a look at first, sees Adara munch into one of them, and then immediately sends a spiritual weapon into the other one.
Okay.
How you doing down there, Shy?
Just peachy. 17 to hit.
That hits.
For 7 points of force damage. And will then slowly climb to her feet. And just glare at the one that's still left. And cast Guiding Bolt.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that is 24 to hit.
Yeah.
Jeez.
And I forgot to say, but I was casting it at 3rd level because I haven't used a 3rd level spell slot for an attack yet, and I think this would be a good time.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, get bodied.
Okay, so let's go.
This is excellent.
Yeah, so that would be 15 points of radiant damage.
Sweet.
And yeah, and the next attack has advantage.
Nice.
Yeah.
Ophelia, you were up.
Mess it up.
Okay. So I'm assuming that there is still one close to me.
Yes. Shy
Yeah.
just lit it up like a beacon.
Okay. I'm assuming it's not looking super great.
It looks a little better than half great.
Okay. So yeah, from that I am just going to, let's see, I just have to make sure that I can have these stats correctly. Okay. I am going to do what I always do in these situations, and it's snake time, baby! So now I'm gonna will this thing's initiative, because this is gonna have to be a thing now. And also, for the record, I'm taking the staff and I'm just, like, whipping it at the skeleton, so I'm literally just gonna have this thing turn into a snake and crash into the skeleton. Cause yeah, why not? I don't have any other better ideas. This thing got a 21 for initiative. Snake has 21.
Oh my god, three-way tie.
3 of you with a 21 initiative.
What's the snake's dex?
+2.
It will go last, maybe. I don't know what Shy's dex is.
Shy's dex is 1.
Oh.
So.
So between Adara and Shy.
There was Snake. But yes, I'm just trying to figure out, how much damage do you think this would do if a snake just hits the skeleton? Because I whipped the staff at the skeleton.
Just do it as quarterstaff damage.
Okay, which is, I don't know what that is. I don't have a quarterstaff.
I think first you have to make an attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, because I was like, I don't know what this is.
Yeah, do an attack roll.
That's an 8.
To hit?
Yeah.
That does not hit.
That's fine. It's just, now there's a giant snake on the floor, and as my bonus action, I'm gonna tell the snake to squeeze.
Okay.
Tell the snake to hug.
And it will do that on his turn, correct?
Yes, snake does it on their own turn.
Okay. So now, this thing sees Ophelia as a threat. You did try to hit it.
I
with a
am.
stick.
Pool noodle.
I am between her and it.
Oh, that's true. So it's gonna back up
Provoking.
a little bit
Provoking?
and then try and charge towards Adara to pounce on
I was gonna
you.
say, would that also provoke an attack from the snake that is now on the floor?
It would. So
It's not engaged yet.
I had moved up to it at the end of my turn. So
You had.
if it backs up from me, then I get to attack it?
You were not yet engaged with it. You were just close to it.
Oh, okay. All right.
But you're... Let's see. You know what? Fine. I will say that it does not back up.
Oh.
It is just going to hit you. It will just hit Adara.
I
was gonna say,
could
does
try.
snake- I was like, does snake have opportunity?
Well, I got an
attack?
18 on the die, so I think it's going to hit you. That's a 24 to hit.
Yeah. that hits. It could have missed. If you had a +0 to hit, it would have missed.
Do you have 19 AC?
I do.
Holy shit.
Wow, that's really good.
It's because I'm the only one who's supposed to be in melee.
And I rolled some real garbage, so that's pretty funny. That's 8 slashing damage.
Great.
Oh my god.
I got to roll 2d12s and got 2 on both of them.
Sad.
And now it is your turn, Adara.
Great. I'm gonna hit it back.
Do it.
12.
That hits.
Wow. I don't know if I can miss these guys.
Snap, it smiles.
All right. 13 points of bludgeoning.
Okay.
Wait a minute. That was the wrong die. That's fine. I rolled a d6 instead of a d8, but it was a 5, so whatever.
Okay. That has taken a lot of damage at this point. Because that bludgeoning sure is good. Okay. Still up.
All right. Next attack. I used all my good resources already, so this is slow. 15 to hit.
That indeed hits.
Sweet. Please take 14 points of bludgeoning.
So how do you want to do this?
Idara sees the snake come out and is just like, oh, it's a competition now. And then just takes her warhammer that Ophelia gave her. So it's still kind of Ophelia's doing anyway. And it's just like pop up through the ribs and then back down on the head.
Oh, that's awesome.
As soon as you destroy that skelly, the unnaturally dim light gives way to the mid-afternoon light. The room warms up, but is still covered in shattered glasses, broken tables, and ripped books.
Going to take a look around. See if I can find that book that might have caused all this.
Okay, yeah, give me a perception or investigation check.
Okay.
I was gonna say, if you want help, the snake can help you, because the snake has blind sight.
I will accept the snake's help, and we'll see if I can do
Yes,
a
snake will
little
help
bit
you.
better.
Snake will,
That'll
like,
be
bring you every single book.
an 18 for perception.
Okay. So, looking through the rubble, you find a black leather-bound tome, and next to it, a small black amulet with a frosted black gem.
Okay, I'm going to probably take a bit and probably do a ritual to cast Detect Magic. Or actually, I'm going to do Identify.
Okay.
Well, going. Detect Magic first. I want to know if either of these items are cursed before I try and touch them to cast Identify.
They are both magical in nature, but they are not cursed.
Good, good. All right. Now I will be casting Identify.
Okay. The amulet is a phylactery.
Good, confirmed. And the book?
And the book is a spell book, and it has incomplete instructions for turning oneself into a lich inside, as well as spells of transfiguration and necromancy.
Okay.
So you can see, taking a look at it, that these two tiger woman skeletons were followers from downstairs that Gretzel had brought up with her, and in possibly trying to drain their souls into a phylactery, had instead hybridized them with tigers and killed them, and then reanimated them.
Pleasant.
As you do.
Uh-huh.
Should have stayed in
You know,
school.
for friendship.
Ugh.
Yeah, I think this book is going to go into the restricted section of the archive, and either that or possibly be destroyed. I mean, it
was
isn't
gonna
cursed,
say.
but at the very least, it's going in the restricted section. I may have to seek counsel on which would be the better option. However, Ophelia, has the name gone yet?
Let me check.
It has, no, it has not.
Okay. I am going to like walk over and ask Shy if I can see the amulet. What do I get from just like holding it and like looking it over? In terms of like what kind of arcane energy do I feel?
Oh, necrotic.
Okay. Part of me really just wants to crack this gem in half and then feed it to my snake and turn the snake back into a staff so she can't get to it again. But I'm wondering. I'm gonna look at Shine and be like, do you know what we should do with this? Because I'm thinking it should probably be broken, but I don't really know how this works.
I've got a hammer.
Would
Yeah, you
I know how to break one aside from just hammering away at it? Would there be a magical solution, or
Give me an
would a
Arcana
hammer
check.
even work? Okay.
Or a religion check.
All right, I can.
I just assumed that Shy would have some vague idea, because Ophelia in no way would read up on like lichdom and stuff like that. It's just not something she cares about.
Right. Okay. Sorry, math. And it was Arcana. 13. Shy's read some, but probably not a lot.
You know that smashing is not going to do it. You have heard about destruction through fire, some kind of arcane fire.
I do
You
have.
also know that Lamias have access to magic, and given there's a lot of stuff in the library downstairs, there might be something there.
Mm-hmm.
Do you say any of this out loud?
Okay. Wait, I do have Sacred Flame, though.
I also have Produce Flame.
I have a backpack full of fireworks.
You do.
So it's specifically
What?
magical fire. Do you want me to try Sacred Flame?
I mean, honestly, at this point, I think we better hurry up and try something before she decides to make her magical reappearance.
Very true. I'm gonna try holding it and just casting Sacred Flame on it and see if that works.
Okay. Holding it in your hand while it lights a flame, the amulet starts to crack and burn. And you start to smell something cooking, like meat cooking. And you look and see that the body on the bed is also burning
Oh no, sheep.
as it burns to ash.
I did
along
not.
with the phylactery in your hand.
I did not mean to do that.
I was gonna say, if I noticed that it started to burn, I was gonna run over there and splash it with water from my water skin.
I'm not sure if that would help.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's just the first thing Ophelia would think to do. Like, yes, fire, water.
Now we have wet ash. Hello,
we
we killed your
yeah, I
witch
guess we
daughter.
did.
She's mud now.
And now the name is gone from your sickle.
Jeez, Callum,
Well,
you really did take me for a ride.
at least there's that, and now I have some notes to make on links between phylacteries and bodies. I don't think I know of many accounts of this sort of nature, so I'm sure any notes would be appreciated.
Yeah. Do you want me to do anything to the book or anything while we're here?
I'll take the book with me. I will
Okay.
drop it off at one of the archives.
Okay. So while Shy's like taking notes, I'm gonna ask Adara, you think we're still gonna get to keep the cat?
Yeah.
I hope so.
We did
I
our
would
job, and we have permission to take it and run if we need to. That
I
is
know,
how I
just-
interpreted. Crap! It was
don't-
Jacqueline. What was the other person's name?
Morga Fey.
Morga Fey.
Morga.
That's how I interpreted her words.
I
I don't
would
want to have to tell Euphoria she doesn't get to keep her cat.
I would very much like to pet a kitten and see if one would like to come with me.
I was gonna say, if you just wanted to pet a cat, you could have just pet the cat that's been on my shoulders this whole time.
Like, you could just have this cat.
Well, ever since the
It's
cat's
vibing.
been in, I've kind of wanted a cat, but not many cats like traveling. I figure
this one's
maybe
Relaxed.
maybe a displacer type cat would like to travel.
They are very good.
Your cat could play with Crouton.
As long as Crouton plays nice.
He's learned. Marble Rye bullied him a little bit, and he's better now.
While you guys are discussing that, I am going to walk over to the bed, and I'm gonna see if there's anything left in the ashes.
It is just ash.
Well, I'm sure Shy has a container. We can at least put the ashes in a nice container.
I'm glad you have a container, because I was just gonna wrap it up like a bindle. Because I don't have containers.
I bet Shy has a box.
I've definitely got some empty potion bottles.
Yeah, that's definitely better than what I was gonna do.
Yeah, Shy's got probably a book box that she'd been planning on putting a book in, but she can get another book box.
Or we could just put it in a bottle. It's okay. I don't want to fill
Oh,
your book box with potion.
It's fine. It's fine. I'm feeling a little guilty about not about destroying the body. I really wanted them to have something to closure with.
You know, people put ashes in urns.
I was
That's
gonna
closure.
say, yeah. Also, cremation is a thing. It's not usually this efficient, though.
Yeah, we just pre-mated her for them.
Cremated.
Yep.
Oh gosh. I don't know whether to be very impressed with the fact that that worked so efficiently, or to be very upset with the fact that they don't have a body to bury now. Like,
Yeah,
Ophelia's
I
like,
wasn't.
wow.
I wasn't
Cool.
expecting it to be that thorough.
Well, at some point, we're
Ophelia's
going to
like,
have
wow,
to go back.
cool.
We're going to have to go back downstairs.
I guess you just live in the tower now.
Yeah,
So-
it's just like, wow, cool, new method of cremation, but also, oh god, this was my job.
Yep. All right, we are going to have to go back downstairs. I think perhaps I should heal myself a bit, just in case.
Yeah. That would probably be a good idea.
All right.
I-
Just.
Okay.
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 All right, I'm feeling a little bit better about my health. Just in case somebody gets upset with us.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that. I propose that we go and talk to Morga first instead of Jacqueline.
Yep.
Yes, and after all, we're going to pass through her library before we see Jacqueline, hopefully.
Yeah. Yeah. Do we want to put her in the bottle then?
Yeah, I kind of
They're
assumed
gonna
we'd
water
already done
skin.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was gonna say, there's like no
Yeah.
good way to say this. It's never like not awkward.
All right, let's get going.
All right, we got the bottle of ashes. We got the broken amulet, I assume. Shy's got the book. So we're good in this room.
Yes.
Cool, let's go.
All right. So, heading downstairs, you get to the secret library where Morga and Jacqueline are both waiting eagerly
Oh no, they're both
for
here.
you.
Oh no, they're both here.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just look at Morga specifically and say, good news.
Adara, even I am not that charismatic. I can't do that.
I will move Ophelia forward and say, we did it. You want us to fucking deliver this news? It's only gonna go worse if we do it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Is she resting?
She's resting now.
Yes. As she can.
Morga
Yeah, we found-
squeezes Jacqueline's hand. Says, Can we say goodbye?
Adara's holding the bottle of ashes. I'm not gonna say anything.
So you can. Her remains are here, and I will hold up the bottle.
Jacqueline lets out a gasp and falls to her knees and starts sobbing.
Yeah,
While
that's about what
Morga
I expected.
rubs her back. She takes the ashes. It says, I'm glad to see the three of you are alive. Thank you. I assume you would like a reward of some sort. We have art, scrolls. You destroyed the phylactery?
Other hand comes up. Yep.
Yeah. Yes.
Good. And the book?
Our friend is taking
It will
care of it.
be. I'm not sure whether it will be destroyed or locked away, but it won't hurt anyone else.
She kind of holds herself up and her breath catches. She says, good. Good. Well, at least the cats shouldn't run away anymore. We'll add a catio expansion to the house. They shouldn't be threatened. And I believe one of them was going with you.
Yeah, where's Marble?
I'll look at Shy. Does she want to say anything?
If you have one that's looking to possibly go on an adventure, I mean, I'd understand if you don't want any of them leaving home now, but...
She means a second one.
Jacqueline just kind of looks up at you with tear-stained eyes and says, you take another one of my babies
No,
away.
No, never mind. Never mind.
And Morga, it's all right. Generally, it is to be expected. Yes, if there is one that takes a fancy to you, we always have a plethora of cats. Welcome to any that take a shine to you.
Okay. I am not gonna say anything about the fact that I still have a cat on my shoulders. Not gonna say anything about that. I'm gonna look at the bottle of ashes that she is holding now, and I'm gonna kind of like look at Morgan specifically and go, I'm sorry that we couldn't do more.
You did what you needed to do, and I appreciate that.
I'm gonna ask her, like, may I, and then I'm gonna essentially like do the little prayer that Ophelia does for everyone when she buries them, only like for the vial, and like give her back and say, I lived at a funeral home. I know it's not super easy.
I've lived many centuries. Loss is always hard.
Yeah.
Well, I think we're gonna... She kind of lifts Jacqueline up, says, we're gonna go sit in the bedroom for a little bit. There's some scrolls, and if there's art you want, you're welcome. You've done us a great service. You can see yourselves out, ladies. Thank you.
Thank you. Yep, we can see ourselves out.
And they head into their bedroom. And if you follow, you can see Jacqueline snuggle up in a pile of cats with Morga stroking her hair.
Quick, run in, grab two.
No.
They're literally in every room.
Not kittens. I'm gonna take a few minutes to kind of look around and see if there's a kitten that looks like it's too full of energy to stay here and just kind of wants to go on an adventure.
Potentially related, I'm gonna go grab Crouton.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like
try to use the cat on my shoulder and try to find Marble Y.
Okay. So, I'm going to say, everybody give me an animal handling check.
Oh no.
Oh god!
Oh, this is gonna
God.
be great.
Oh god! Okay.
14?
Where
Okay.
was that roll earlier? I got an 18. Why couldn't I have gotten that before I went to 0 hit points?
I got a natural 20, total of 23.
Oh my god!
Yeah!
Okay. So, you know that Crouton had gone down into the kitchen. So looking around, heading kitchenward, you see Crouton rolling around as he was taught, while Marble Rye sits on a countertop and knocks pieces of meat down to him.
Oh my god, perfect.
Get together already.
Meanwhile, there is a tiny black displacer kitten who is zooming in circles around Crouton, swiping the food away before he can get to it,
Oh, yes.
which makes him...
Oh no, he's being bullied.
I love being bullied by cats for some
Crouton, stand up for yourself.
And that is what you see in the kitchen.
Oh, well, I think that one will be perfect.
Adara just picks up the interfering cat, like throws it at Shy. He's like, "Get your fucking cat away from my dog."
whip.
It's just like, aw, you're... It's like you were literally running circles around Crouton. I think we're going to get along just fine.
Jeez.
And I think that is where we're gonna end tonight's episode.
Yay!
So this was Lamias, Tigers, and Where's Oh My by K.M. Kowalczyk. Stick around as we tell you where you can find all of us and what we're playing next week. We're gonna do a raid. But let's start by welcoming back Zan. Tell us who you are and where we can find you in real life.
Hello, I am Zan Larson. I am on Twitter and Instagram, and I am an illustrator. You can find my work in 3 of the 4 Uncaged books. Book of Seasons, Big Book of Cats. You know, Big Book of Cats would probably be a huge favorite for any of you who love Displacer Kittens and stuff like that.
Yes.
Yep, that's
Okay.
it.
Okay. Yes, get Big Book of Cats. Thank you so much, Ashenworks. Oh my gosh, that is so wonderful. Ophelia, who are you
Hi.
and where can we find you in the real life?
Hi, my name is Ink. You can find me on Twitter at @BeasDeadPens, where I like to meme and scream about a lot of things. Recently, I've been memeing and screaming about how you should take care of yourself over the holidays. Don't go visit your relatives. People sick, wash your hands, and please don't forget to take care of yourself if you're in the middle of finals, like I was. Because it's important, even though testing is difficult, but you shouldn't make it harder on yourself.
Dara, who are you and where can we find you in the real life?
I'm GwenDB all over the internet, and you can find me mostly on Twitter, where I post art sometimes. I'm working on some new things that the people in this stream chat and watching this VOD later on YouTube will probably be interested to see, so keep an eye out.
And I'm Jess. I actually had a release today called My Immortal Loneliness. There's a link to it. It's my first Adventure League adventure, but it's based on My Immortal. So if you like that, if you like teenage vampires, if you like zombie pits, and if you like terrible poetry, or any combination of those things, check that out. And join us next week. We are playing 7 Tears by the Sea by D.W. Dagon. And we are going to have Draz back with us next week. But stick around right now because we are going to go raid Chromatic Chimera. So have a great Friday. Wear a mask. Be safe. We love you so much. And take care of yourselves.
Bye.
Love you all.
Bye.
Bye.